and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. And he's down there.
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And tidy looking shot, that one. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
That's tracking. Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He finds himself in a share of 8th. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Second shot on the second. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
Well, the old hammer hands putt. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
This one looks like it's going right. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, well played.
Judging it beautifully.
This putt for par here. There it is.
At -2, going along nicely today. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
He's 2 shots back.
Going with the pitching wedge here. A quality shot, that.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, get in. Shame it didn't drop. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Little birdie look in here. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Beautiful shot. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Not a bad line, this one. Sitting at -3, currently tied for 3rd position. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Not the result they were after there.
Getting ready to play their third.
Just one stroke back in this tournament.
How close was that to going down? 14 footer.
Trying to save par here.
Get excited. This could go in. And in it goes for the par.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Second shot here on the 6th.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is Ricky Fowler here, playing nicely so far. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
That's heading for the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This is a good chance. Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. And there it is.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
And after that effort, that's how it looks.
And it's great to see Ricky Fowler back on top of this leaderboard.
The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
That's not the shot they're after.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Go in.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Just one off the lead after that hole. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass' stadium course, Rich, is a clever three-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
You like that, didn't you? An outstanding performer with already 5 wins under their belt. That's nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. If it's up, it could be in. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments
And it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Going with the 7. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He shares top spot. And he needs this to save par.
This one's dialed in. Ouch, that hurts.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Great shot. Second shot here on the 11th.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it. Looking better.
Ooh.
That's great golf there. Almost an eagle.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
Oh, that's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like.
The tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
That's tidy. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently tied for top spot. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This one's tracking.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Wonderful play. Guaranteed birdie.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 313.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Opting for the 6 iron. Woo, back there, horsey. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
That was a gallant attempt.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This for par. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Well hold. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Opting for the 5-iron. This one heading towards the green.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Good look at a birdie here.
Looking really good. Yes! What a putt.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
This looks good.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
And that will take him to 5 under. And as we update the scoreboard, this player is in second, behind Colin Morikawa.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
And tee shot looks pretty good.
Sitting at 5 under par in their round, in a share of second spot. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? That got a little out of control, I think.
They'll try to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. Got to try and save the par here.
This is buckets. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Birdied their last hole.
Here's Lydia Ko. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Where will this one end up?
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot here on the 16th.
To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
A chance to move to 5 under par. All right, you'll make it the next time. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently at -4 for the round. All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us through the par 317.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, so close. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Should find the green here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Okay, steady now. And this one is for his par. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in 3rd place.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.